So, one thing I've come to realize about life is that if you can make up your mind to think of something you want to do, like you have this feeling, this strong inclination to go into something, like you've determined within yourself that it is your life calling, it is your passion, it is whatever, it is something you want to focus on, and you've convinced yourself that it will bring you the most amount of satisfaction, then you have to realize that the first step is going to be the hardest. And not in the sense that you're not going to face any other form of difficulty, but in the sense that you have to eventually make that first move. Because most people will stay stuck in the idea state and not start, you know, going into taking action, not doing things that will help them to materialize and achieve their goals. So you must be able to talk yourself into taking action because it is important. It is very, very important because if you don't take that first step, then nothing is going to happen. You have to take that first step because that first step is what is going to expose you to everything else. This is what is going to expose you to what you are to expect. You may have things planned one way or another. You may think that things will go down one way, but until you start taking that action, until you take the first step, you won't be able to figure out how things are going to truly turn out. So it is always going to be important to take that first step. And like I said, it is going to be the hardest in the sense that it is the one that is going to move you in the direction you are meant to go. Yes, there will be a lot of other tough processes that you go through once you jump in. Things like figuring out how to move forward, things like when you hit a brick wall, figuring out how to bring down that wall, whether you have to create a door, pass through a window, or go the other way around it. But if you don't take the first step, then you won't be able to figure out anything else. Yes. So this is why the first step can be the hardest. But you must also have it at the back of your mind that there will be other things that are going to, you know, try and get in the way of what you want to achieve. Other things are going to come to test you, to test your resolve, to try and, make you fail, try and make you lose faith in your abilities, lose faith in yourself, and all of that. But you must stay true to your vision, to your passion, and to the things you want to achieve. So just do everything within your power to take that first step. Stop trying to push it forward. Stop trying to delay. Stop trying to give yourself the excuse of, oh, I'm not yet ready. I'm not prepared enough. I still have to, figure this out. I still have to figure that out. Because the truth is, you are never going to be ready. You're never going to, figure everything out the way you are meant to figure it out. The truth is, plans will continue to change the more you evolve and the more you go into what you want to go into. So you're never going to get it right completely before you start. So stop using different excuses to stop you from, getting into the game. Stop using excuses to stop yourself from taking that action you are meant to take. Start finding a way to, make sure you are able to take immediate action on the go. Take yourself and get yourself to the level where you don't have to overthink things before, making a move. It is important. And one thing you should also have in mind is that you're going to keep having a new first every time. Yes, when you take the first step into starting, you realize that you have to take another first step into making sure that you can, pivot into something else that is going to help you to achieve the desired result that you want. So, as you keep going down that path, you realize that a new first will always come into light. So, you must always be ready. Yes, you must be ready at all times, to face and to take the new step that is required of you. Like I said, the first step will always be the hardest, and there will be multiple first steps for you to take, because your growth is going to require you to face new challenges at all times. It is going to require you to do new things that you are not yet used to, and you must be ready. You must be ready. So you need determination, you need consistency, you need dedication, and you must be ready to motivate yourself at all times. It is important. You can't wait for someone else to, try and talk you into taking action. You must be ready to do it for yourself. Yes, you must be ready to do it for yourself, because the truth is, most people are not going to, have the time to talk you through every step of the way. And like Elon Musk once said, if you need someone to motivate you at all times, then it means that you are not ready. So you don't have to wait for someone to, tell you, okay, this is the next step you should take. Do this, do that. Oh, get up and take action at this time. No, you're never going to, find that luxury anywhere, because it is not available. It is not going to be available to you at all times. So you must be ready. If you have a dream, if you have a passion, and if you have a mission that you want to, follow up on and achieve and get results from, then you must be ready. Don't wait for perfection, because perfection is a myth. Yes, because the better you become, the more experience you gain, you see that you have more things that you need to perfect. So trying to wait to be perfect is like deluding yourself into believing that you're never going to be enough, and it is also going to make you stay stuck and not take action. So get off everything that is holding your mind down. Get it off your mind. Stop focusing on the things that are, telling you to wait and, perfect things and all of that, because it is going to be a waste of time, and you're going to stay stuck in a place you are meant to have moved on from. So, like I said in the beginning, you have to be ready to take action at any point in time. Yes, you must be ready. That first step into, moving in a direction that you want, you must be ready to take it even when you are not prepared for it. Ah, especially when you're not prepared for it. So always be ready to take the first step whenever it comes. Whenever you see the opportunity to take a new step in a new direction to achieve the goal you want, always be ready. It doesn't matter if you are fully prepared, it doesn't matter if you have the answers, it doesn't matter if the skills you have are enough. Use what you have at that point to advance yourself. It is important that you must have the confidence to use what you have to advance yourself at any point in time. Because the truth is, you can never ever be 100% prepared. So, when you use what you have to advance yourself, you see the results that you can gain with it, and then you can always, improve yourself and stack up more skills. Yes, you can always improve yourself and stack up more skills. Don't just sit down, stay stuck, trying to get better. No, that is never going to help you. It is not going to help you. So just do whatever you can with whatever skill and whatever talent you have, whatever resource you have at your disposal. Do what you can with it. Take that first step, because it is going to be the hardest, and the more steps you take, the easier it actually becomes. Yes, the more steps you take, the easier it actually becomes, and the easier it is for you to chase your dream, chase your passion, and achieve the things you want. So stop waiting for perfection, start taking that step, and you find out that the further you go down, the easier it becomes and the better you become. So I wish you the best of luck. Good luck.